Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30 as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for live streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the Administration Office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Dave Dodderer, Rick Dyer, and Colleen Roberts, working for you.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is 9:30, so we'll call the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for February 14th, 2024 to order. Happy Valentine's Day, incidentally. We are live here in the Courthouse Auditorium. Our live broadcast at the moment is not broadcasting. It will be recording, and hopefully it'll be up soon, but it will be available on archive. We're going to start today's meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll stand and follow me.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we have a special presentation this morning, and we are here to help celebrate the 30th anniversary of Hunter Communications, so come on up. Knew Sam would be up here. He's always up there. Dave always does me the great favor of telling me when he hands me a hot mic. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's hot.
So today, we have our special presentation, 30th anniversary of Hunter Communications, presented on February 14th, 2024. The Jackson County Board of Commissioners would like to congratulate Hunter Communications on its 30th anniversary. Hunter Communications was founded on February 11th, 1994, as a construction company in Central Point and opened its doors with 13 employees. Since then, the company has been one of the fastest growing fiber internet service providers in the state. Hunter Communications is a leading provider of fiber internet service to commercial customers and half of the cell phone service in the areas that utilize its fiber network. Hunter Communications currently employs over 240 people, serves thousands of county residences and businesses, has office throughout the state, and has a customer service satisfaction score of 4.8 out of 5. I don't know how that's not 5. From what I've seen, it should be 5+. You're right. That's very good, though, on a popular internet search engine. In addition to providing reliable high-speed internet, Hunter Shield software protects children from cyberbullying by notifying parents when their child receives intimidating text messages or is being bullied on social media. This allows parents to maintain privacy and build trust while helping their children navigate the internet safely. Hunter Communications continues to invest tens of millions of dollars in network expansion while demonstrating its commitment to the community. For example, they partnered with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, to provide services to displaced residents in Jackson County during the Alameda fire. Their leadership team continues to actively expand service to the unserved and underserved areas of the county. We, the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, thank Hunter Communications for 30 years of connecting local communities. Congratulations.
Well, I too just want to say congratulations on 30 years. Knowing where cell service and internet has come in those 30 years is incredible. And I think even looking forward to the next 30 is just the big initiatives to push broadband and get it to everyone is so huge. And I probably totally look different in another 30 years as well. But congratulations and thank you for the service to Jackson County and and beyond.
And I just want to pass on also, it's great to have a local company doing these kinds of things, and it's really, really important to us and do that. And I know that, say, for example, out in the Applegate, I know you're doing a lot of work on this broadband expansion and everything. That's really important to get that out to those folks. So again, you know, another 30 years and great job. Thank you very much. Okay, who wants to say that? Yeah.
So, we are a steadily growing 30-year-old company, in no small part because of the acceptance and encouragement and partnership we've had from all of you, and from our great community here in Southern Oregon. So thank you, Jackson County Board of Commissioners. Thank you, Jackson County employees and elected officials, both past and present. Thank you to our local community for supporting us over the years. Thank you to our founder, Richard Ryan, for making the decision to plant his stake here in the Rogue Valley. That's where we grew from. And thank you to all the Hunter employees, been part of this story over the years. We have a collective more than 100 years of tenure in the room here. So some old people. Yeah, I know we don't look it, but and we do have to change that logo up there, by the way. I know the marketing one. But it's been a long journey, and we're really excited for the next 30 years. So thank you all. Thank you very much.
I'd just like to add that we're super excited with some of the future work that's coming down. There's obviously some state funding that we're looking forward to, some ARPA dollars, some BEAD dollars, and we're looking to the county to partner with on how do we get more of the rural stuff that there just isn't a business case to do, and we're going to continue in that in 2024, and there's going to be some exciting things to come, I think, on that.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, since there's two of you here, we have two items. I'm going to one to the, you get to the other one. All right. Want a picture? All right.
Yeah, I had hair when I started, so.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you have it on your face now.
Yeah, it moves, it changes things.
It just moved, huh?
We'll let it clear out for just a second here. All right, we'll move on into our request for and discussion of non-agenda items. We do have a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raise by asking staff to follow up on any questions or by placing the matter on the agenda for discussion at a future meeting. We don't have anybody signed up, but is there anybody here in the auditorium that wishes to speak today? Do we have anybody online with their Zoom hand up?
Mr. Chair, there's no one with their Zoom hand raised at this time.
Thank you. All right, then, we will move on into the consent calendar, which this week consists of minutes of meetings of the Board of Commissioners work session of January 23rd, 2024, Board of Commissioners regular meeting of January 24th, 2024, Board of Commissioners staff meeting of January 25th, 2024, and an order proclaiming February 2024 as Black History Month, and this is order number 30-24.
And I'll move to approve the consent calendar as read.
Second.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Daughter?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes, and as we will generally do, I will read our board order proclaiming February Black History Month. So in the matter of proclaiming February 2024 as Black History Month, whereas 60 years of annually recognizing both public and private salutes to Black history, the United States Congress passed Public Law 99-244 on February 11th, 1986, designating February 1986 as National Black Afro-American History Month. And whereas presidents of the United States of America have subsequently issued annual proclamations recognizing National Black History Month, and whereas National Black History Month honors the enslaved people first brought over from Africa in the early 17th century to African Americans living in the United States today, and whereas the month of February was chosen as Black History Month for reasons of tradition and in order to encompass the birthdays of two great Americans who played a prominent role in shaping Black history, namely Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. And whereas on February 1st, 1865, United States President Abraham Lincoln signed the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution, which abolished slavery in the United States. And whereas the 2024 National Black History Month theme is African Americans and the Arts, which explores the key influences African Americans have had in the fields of visual performing arts, literature, fashion, folklore, language, film, music, architecture, culinary, and other forms of cultural expression. Whereas the celebration of Black History Month in Jackson County is an opportunity to examine our past and further the civic tradition of recognizing efforts to broaden historical diversity. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners of Jackson County proclaims February 2024 as Black History Month and calls upon the people of Jackson County to observe this month with relevant programs, ceremonies, and activities. Dated this 14th day of February, 2024 at Medford, Oregon. Right. We move on now into our discussion and deliberation items. First item there is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Pump, Pipe, and Tank Services, LLC. This is order number 31-24. Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the board. In this case, as you know, our Rogue Valley International Medford Airport does have some above-ground diesel and gasoline tanks. Those are located at our rental car facility, and also underground diesel tanks and gasoline tanks that are at the airport aircraft rescue and firefighting station. Federal regulations do require the tanks have an annual inspection and service. Pump, Pipe, and Tank Services LLC is an industry certified local company capable of providing these services for both the above ground and underground fuel tanks, and our airport does desire to continue utilizing their services. In this case, the term of the contract is February 15th of 2024 through February 14th of 2027. It's an expense of $9,000 not to exceed for the term of the contract, and I do recommend your approval.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
I will move approval of order number 31-24.
I'll second.
Commissioner Daughter,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes. Second item on discussion deliberation is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Nancy Doty Incorporated, order number 32-24.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, members of the board, in this case, this contract along with the next two are all similar for purpose. So I'm going to read the purpose once, and then I'll read the amounts for the next two. Essentially, in this case, of course, Nancy Doty Inc. Does provide what we call court-appointed guardianship services. This is for vulnerable clients who otherwise would have no legal or long-term planning assistance. There does continue to be an increasing need for additional appointed guardians who can make some critical decisions on behalf of clients who cannot speak for themselves. We have funds that come to us that are passed through Jackson County Mental Health Program and from the Oregon Health Authority to support these specific services. In this specific contract, the term of the agreement is January 1st of 2024 through June 30th of 2025. It will require ratification to become effective January 1st of 2024. It's a not to exceed amount for the term of the contract in the amount of $10,000, and I do recommend your approval.
I will move to approve order 32-24.
Second.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Daughter,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes, thank you. Move on to our next item, which is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Sally Buchan, LLC. This is order number 33-24.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, as I just stated in the prior agenda item, this is for the exact same purpose, but with a different company. That is Sally Buchan, LLC. In this case, it's the same term of the contract, January 1st of 24 through June 30th of 2025. It does require ratification to become effective. January 1st of 2024, the amount of the contract is different than the last one, however, in the amount of $60,000 not to exceed for the term of the contract, and I do recommend your approval.
All right.
I will move approval of order number 33-24.
I will second that.
Commissioner Daughter,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes, thank you. Okay, next item is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Sarah Larson Fiduciary Services, LLC, and this is order number 34-24.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, same explanation as I gave last time and the time before. However, this one, as you said, is with Sarah Larson Fiduciary Services, LLC. The term of the contract is the same, January 1st of 2024 through June 30th of 2025. It also requires ratification to become effective January 1st of 2024. Once again, a different amount for this contract. It's a not to exceed amount in the amount of $30,000, and I also recommend your approval.
I will move to approve order number 34-24.
And I will second.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Daughter,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes, thank you. Next item is an order authorizing an Office of Developmental Disability Services, ODDS, Emergency Response Grant Award between the State of Oregon, Department of Human Services, and Jackson County. And this is order number 35-24.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, members of the board, this case, our Health and Human Services Department did apply for and now has been awarded a one-time America Rescue Plan Act funding. This is available to case management entities to prepare for future emergency situations. The funding is made available in response to the impact from the COVID pandemic. In this case, the term of the grant awards upon execution through March 1st of 2025. It's a grant in the amount of $378,063, and I do recommend your approval.
And I will move approval of order number 35-24.
I'll second.
Commissioner Daughter,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes. It's probably a good time to remind people that though we're running through these quickly, we do discuss them in our staff meeting or work session on our staff meeting on Thursdays, actually, is what it is. So these are deliberated there. The last item, though, that we have is an order authorizing agreement number 73000-0002497 between the State of Oregon, Department of Transportation, and Jackson County. And this is order number 36-24.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, the State of Oregon Department of Transportation, otherwise known as ODOT, selected the Bear Creek Scour Emergency Relief Project as part of the Emergency Relief Program, which utilizes a combination of both federal and state funds to complete necessary projects that are needed on an emergency basis. The work needs to be completed in this case in a water work period. This will be installing a stone wall on the bank of Bear Creek. This work is meant to restore the original creek channel. That original area that has had some damage supports the Bear Creek Greenway bike path and also the Interstate 5 shoulder. This is being done to prevent further damage from heavy rains and high water. It's between mile point 21.7 and mile point 21.65 along I-5 and Bear Creek. ODOT is the lead contracting agency and the contract administrator for the project, but it obviously goes to support the Bear Creek Greenway, which we manage. The agreement's estimated expense is the amount of $1,385,000. Of that, $1,246,500 will be provided by federal funding. The county will be responsible for 10.27% required match and any additional costs that, should there be any. Our expense is estimated in the amount to be $280,740. And as I said, this is covering about 0.15 miles of necessary wall in the channel. I do recommend your approval.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
I have a quick question. The agreement says through completion or 10 years. Do we have any estimation? I mean, will it take years to get that done?
No, ODOT usually always has that kind of language in their contracts, but typically no. It will depend on if, they have to go through environmental processes, so it'll depend on if they, when we go through those processes, people can challenge it and say that we have to pick another alternative, and did we actually do the right type of environmental, an EIS versus an environmental, my mind went blank, the full-blown environmental assessment. So
Yeah.
they give themselves enough time in case they hit anything with that. But
Okay,
Potential unexpected snags, yeah.
thank you. Oh, yeah. Well, with that, I will move to approve Order 36-24.
And I will second.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Daughter,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes, thank you. That does conclude our agenda for today, so we are adjourned.
We hope that you have enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other recent meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.